I'm really big on developing programming that engages not only other women that I've worked with, but also the community at large. And we're in the Bronx, so the Andrew Freedman Home is a Bronx treasure. My studio is here, so it's really important for me to show who I am in this space and also bring my network and my community of ladies and artists with me wherever I go. Yeah, so one of the things I considered when I was curating the show was I wanted to highlight women in this particular genre of street art muralism, but I didn't want to make it about it being women. I wanted to really highlight the women's evolution, the beauty of their work, how they've arrived here, and to really allow the audience and the viewer to come in and be impressed with the quality of work. It's homies, yeah, and also women who I've admired over the past 10 years, like Herakut. I was so excited to get Hera in the show because I've been such a fan of her work. I've shown Miss Van before in Brooklyn, at a show that I curated with Diana McClure, a wonderful photographer. Jane is a powerhouse. Her work is shown in multiple collections. Pau Quintanajornet. Her women are often cosmic-like and very goddess, which is something I completely can relate to. Martha Cooper. She's a great advocate for women in the street art, graffiti, mural arts. Then we have Sarah Rutherford. Like, her work is a showstopper. We have Nani Chacon, who's an artist from New Mexico. Her paintings are just incredibly powerful. Then we have Janette Beckman, who documented the whole punk and hip hop era early on in New York City. We have Lady Pink, who has been one of those women that has really stayed dedicated to her arts practice. And watching her evolution as an artist as well has been incredible. I appreciate witnessing and sharing the evolution of some of these women in the show and really honoring them to where they've come and how they can represent themselves in the contemporary art world. This isn't like, oh, I'm making art because I want to be in an art show. This is their career, their lifestyle. This is something that they've arrived at over many years of practice and non-acceptance in this particular genre. What's particularly fascinating to me about women in this particular subculture is that you have to have double tough skin. You're not only in a male-dominated art world, but then you're in a specific niche culture that does highlight a lot of the men. It's not considered by societal standards to be proper for women to climb ladders or paint illegally on the streets. I want to challenge that societal norm. I felt like I didn't have space or a platform to show my work. So I knew that if I was one, that there were many others. I often say my ancestors didn't have the opportunity, they didn't have the choice to be heard. And so I think it's important for me to also honor all of the women who have burst through that difficulty of what's expected of us. If there isn't space for us, then we have to create our own space.